Magandang araw mga kaibigan. Bigyan natin ng opinion, reaction itong post ni Attorney Anthony Lodalvi Vista. Ipinaliwanag niya dito ang pahayag ni ex-Supreme Court Justice Noel Tiham tungkol doon sa desisyon ng Supreme Court final na ibinasura ang impeachment complaint laban kay VP Sara. Ito, the Supreme Court's constitutional duty. Justice Noel Tiham reminds everyone of a basic constitutional truth. The Supreme Court exists to interpret the Constitution. That is not a secondary function or a matter of choice. It is a core duty assigned to the High Court by the Constitution itself. So huwag niyong kalimutan, trabaho ng Supreme Court, mag-interpret sa Constitution. Wala nang iba. Hindi Senado, hindi Kongreso. Point number 1. Okay, next. Why detailed explanation are not judicial legislation? Kasi sinasabi ng magaling na senador, that's judicial legislation, judicial overreach, pinapakialaman ng mga trabaho ng legislation. Ito. He rejects the claim that when the Supreme Court lays down guideposts or guidelines, it is already engaging in judicial legislation or judicial overreach. He explains that interpretation by the very nature requires explanation. To interpret is to clarify, expound, spell out meaning, and explain reasoning. The court cannot be expected to reduce complex constitutional questions into a few sentences just to make its ruling more politically palatable. Doing so would actually weaken constitutional protection, not strengthen it. 15 justices, not one voice. He stresses that the Supreme Court is composed of 15 justices, each of whom studies, reflects, deliberates independently. After extensive research and discussion, it is only natural that their reasoning will be thorough and fully articulated. Expecting all justices to agree with one's personal view of the Constitution is unrealistic. This agreement is part of the constitutional democracy. What matters is that the court decides, not that everyone likes the decision. Yun na. Nung hindi pa nagdesisyon ang Supreme Court dito sa motion for reconsideration tungkol sa impeachment, maraming bakit ang korte? Ang tagal, ang bagal. Dapat mag-decide na. May mga ganun akong nababasang post nung una . Ngayon, nag-decide na. May nagre-reklamo. Although, kakaunti naman lang nagre-reklamo. Yung magaling lang na senador. Yun lang. Yung para bang law expert bang dating? All others, wala man. Nagtataka ako, dito lang sa feeling law expert na ito ang nagre-reklamo. So, nag-decide na. So, once ka nag-decide, igalang mo, irespeto mo. Ito, who is the final arbiter in the interpretation of the Constitution? Justice Tiham reminds critics that ordinary citizens, commentators, and even politicians are not the final arbiters of constitutional meaning. The Constitution does not recognize public opinion as the ultimate judge of constitutional interpretation. Whether a decision causes anxiety, disappointment, or even anger, citizens remain bound by their constitutional duty to respect it. Rejecting decisions simply because they are unpopular leads not to reform but to disorder. So, opinion lang yun. Yung sinasabi kong senador na feeling law expert. Opinion lang niya yun. Yung sinasabi niya na judicial legislation, judicial overreach, i-amend na natin ang Constitution dahil pinapakialaman ng mga justices. Meron pa siyang sinabi na may hidden agenda itong mga 15 justices na ito. Grabe. Mabuti pa yung isang senador. Sabi niya, whether you agree or disagree, we must respect and obey the decision of the court. Ganun ang dapat. Yung isa, feeling law expert, palaging quini-question. Grabe, no? The court is not meant to be popular. Ito. Justice Tiham points out the Supreme Court does not conduct surveys or measure public approval before deciding cases. Its role is not to please the public but to uphold the Constitution. Wow. This is why Lady Justice is blindfolded. Justice must be impartial, not influenced by noise, pressure, or political convenience. A practical reminder to critics. Justice Tiam offers a practical and somewhat ironic reminder. Critics who believe the court is wrong still have a lawful remedy. If they are somebody appointed to the Supreme Court, they may attempt to reverse past rulings, but only if they can convince a majority of the justices that the earlier decision was clearly erroneous. Short of that, criticism remains opinion, not authority. So, pabayaan na lang natin. Yung isa dyan na salita ng salita, total, halos lahat ng senador, wala na eh. Tama, kahit nga mga kongresista. Sabi nila, we will obey, we will respect the Supreme Court, and then i-revise namin ang House rules para sumunod sa kagustuhan ng Korte Suprema. Di ba ang ganda? Eh yung isa lang na feeling law experts, yun lang ang nag-iingay. May nabasa kong post ng isang na mahiya naman tayo dyan, nakakaya tayo sa ibang bansa. Baka isipin nila na hindi tayo marunong gumalang sa Supreme Court nang dahil sa kayayaw-yaw re-reklamo ng isang nagmamagaling na senador. Okay.